Today we are here with a special guest. We have Apoleen Demij, the Magic Mogul is what I call him. He is a owner investor that has a funding and credit alchemy company, a personal to business development coach on the Love Plus platform, and he helps people to realize their power in order to control their finances. So today we are talking about solving the problem between men and women and their money. Make sure that you stay tuned to the end for our trending hot topic. So, what's the money difference as an artist compared to you now being a credit repair specialist?
As being an artist, as opposed to being a credit repair specialist, the difference is, being an artist is more about desire. So people will pay for your music, support you, but credit is something that everybody needs. Because that's that thing that would transitions people's lives. Like if you got a 750 credit score, 800 credit score, like you could really just live like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, almost like do that dance,
So let me ask you this thing, because that's pretty insightful. So do you think we have a problem in this country, since credit is basically what the United States revolves around? Like, look, we're in debt, right? Like the country is in debt because of course over leveraging credit. So basically the money that's coming, right?
Yeah.
As you are providing a service, you're providing impact to people, is there because we basically have like a crisis. Like when it comes to our finances, when it comes to our credit.
So the United States is a corporation, first of all. So when you dive deep into like the 15 USC codes, that's a whole thing in itself. Like that FRCA is a whole thing in itself. And it'll tell you that the United States is a corporation.
Because I'm thinking this in of itself, if credit is such an issue and it is so impactful in this country, then it has to be an issue when it comes to our relationships. And so all of that has to tie into each other. Because if we have fear revolving around money, fear around credit, nobody really teaches us all the inside. Like, I know you got the sauce, but how many of us have the sauce when it comes to credit?
Yeah, we ain't got the sauce.
We ain't got the sauce. We got the
sauce, but we ain't got the sauce. So that's what me and you are here for, is to really spread that knowledge, that love, that awareness that it's not a difficult thing to be quote unquote rich, because these dollar bills or these things that we see as being financially free, as being rich, like easily accessible if you know the right tools and the right steps. And I think it's a spiritual thing, because once you know about these things, it's easy. So I think that this is higher than like just okay, yeah, I get money, whatever, but the knowledge that you have of what money is changes the trajectory of how you receive it and how frequently you receive it. So once you know that, okay, money is based off the value that you provide, once you have that mindset, you start getting money more. Because now you know that everybody's your client. Now you know that you work for everybody and everybody works for you. Now you know that, okay, let me figure out how I could add more value to people. And you start collecting more money, but I like the word currency.
Yeah.
So it's like, once you start thinking that way, it's a lot easier to make or collect money or currency collect currency. Let's go that way.
So it's like, so what does it mean to have your mind on your money and your money on your mind? What does that mean to you?
Mind on your money.
And your money on your mind.
It's a catchphrase, but mind on your money. Okay, let's see if I replace the word. Mind on your currency. Mind guided towards your currency, and your mind is focused on your currency. What that means to me is that you're realizing that the same thing that I just spoke about is that this tool that we talk about as being money, currency, is based off of spirituality. But spirituality, all these things that we talk about are words. They're just words. And English is one of those languages that's more complicated than any other language. Like, you have to say a lot of things to get to a point.
That's true.
But other languages, like, you could say, like, it just sound like they just said one thing, but the concept is bigger. So to me, mind your money, money on your mind relates to that currency. So it's relaying back to that thing of, I need to provide value. And that's how I'm gonna get that tool that we're living by, that was placed here and that most people are living by, or, you know, that's the system that we're living in, right? Like, most people, we have to, you gotta get money to pay your bills, you gotta get money to do this and that. So that's what it means to me. That's what it means to me.
What does currency mean to you? How does that align with the difference between saying money and currency? How does that switch your mindset?
Yeah, I think money is it's a occulted way. So occult just means hidden. So it's hiding the concept of what this thing is that's so important to our being in this state right now. So to me, currency makes you think like, okay, yeah, I gotta collect currency, I gotta produce currency, currency does this and that. So it just keeps you in that mindset of this is a flow of things.
So a movement.
Right. So it's keeping you aware of, okay, yeah, if I'm not doing this, then this isn't flowing. So it just keeps you awake of, you know, opposed to saying, oh yeah, money, you know, like, because the words that we have attached to images. So when you think of money,
that's true.
Like, if you say money, you're thinking of a rap video when somebody throwing money out, right?
Right.
Quote unquote.
Right. That's a strip.
But if you say currency, it's like, hold up. If you say currency, now you're thinking about something different.
Yeah.
Like, it puts a different image in your head, so it makes you produce different actions.
In your past, do you feel that credit reflected in your relationship? And then if you weren't aware, right? I don't know what happened to you in the past, but maybe you weren't even aware of credit then. But if you think back to that relationship and if you could compare it to your awareness of credit now, just how would that look? Or like, it's more than just a yes or no question, because I feel like it's layered when you think about it like that.
I never even thought of that. Put a magnifying glass up, because this is clarity.
Yeah.
This is clarity. I would say our relationships definitely reflected off of where I was mentally at a point, because it was like, oh, hold up. Let me hold up. Cause damn, this is, hold up, cause this is Magic Mogul Monster.
So I'm saying it's making you think about like what happened in your relationship, like a part of it, right?
Because it was like, I wasn't too bad, but I wasn't doing that great. So it's like I was in that middle point, and it's like, yeah, I could be doing better.
Yeah.
You could follow me on Instagram at magic.mogul.apoleen. That's spelled APOLEE, N as in Nancy, on Instagram. Follow me.
Yeah, and we'll have his link in the description. So thank you all for joining us today. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment as well. Share with 5 people if you feel like this is helpful for you. And remember, you have value. You are your greatest asset.
You heard it.